Are you looking for the top 5 best dehumidifiers for basements? In this video, we will look at some of the top 5 best dehumidifiers for basements on the market. For more details and price click product link, please check the description below. Before we get started with our video, number 1. FFAD 3533 135 pint dehumidifier. This dehumidifier came out on top in our test because it has so many simple, helpful features that make it easy for daily use. A digital readout helps you monitor the current humidity and customize how much moisture you want in the air. A red light indicates when the bucket needs a change, or you can connect a hose for continuous drainage. We found it easy to access the reservoir bucket since it's right in the front of the unit. The bucket features a built-in carrying handle that made it simple for us to hoist it up and empty the water down a drain or into the yard. For a win-win, try using the water you've pulled out of the air to water your plants. Its cord wraps around hooks on the back for easy storage, and the side handles and wheels make it a breeze to move this 40-pound dehumidifier around on both hardwood floors and carpeting. While the manufacturer doesn't list the square feet the unit can handle, it claims to be appropriate for a medium room, and in our test, we found that it could handle more than that. If your humidity is on the lighter side, Frigidaire offers a smaller 22-pint capacity version for $199. If you've got high humidity to fight, the larger 60-pint version for $419 might be the best option for you. Number 2. Frigidaire High-Efficiency Dehumidifier with Built-in Pump. For most basements, the Frigidaire Dehumidifier is the perfect solution for moderate humidity. It comes in a variety of sizes, so you can find the one that is the best fit for the size of your space, without spending a ton on extra capacity that you may not need. The 35-pint size is good for medium-sized basements with moderate humidity. Sizes range from 22 pints for low humidity or small rooms up to 60 pints for large basements. Also has a filter to capture dust, another common occurrence in basements. Not only does this help with air quality, it also ensures that your dehumidifier runs as efficiently as possible. When the filter gets dirty, just remove it, wash it, and reinstall it. You don't need to worry about replacement filters or parts. The water collection reservoir is also easy to get to and empty. It pulls out right from the front of the unit and has a carrying handle. Just empty it into a utility sink and reinstall when it gets full. There is also a continuous drain option if you want to hook up a drainage hose. There aren't a lot of cons to this dehumidifier, other than the high price for the capacity. With all of the easy-to-use features, however, and reliability, we think it is still a great value. Putting out just 45 decibels at the lowest of the 3 fan settings, it is also very quiet. Number 3. Midea 1500 square foot Energy Star Certified Dehumidifier. This Midea dehumidifier is suitable for spaces up to 1500 square feet. But if you're following Mansfield's advice, get this for a space that's 750 square feet or smaller. It got 5 stars from more than 7,000 reviewers, many of whom were impressed by how much moisture it can pull out of the air. 1.6 freaking gallons of water in only 12 hours. One reviewer writes, "When the tank is full, the dehumidifier automatically shuts off and restarts when the tank is emptied. If you'd rather not have to empty the tank multiple times a day, you could attach a hose for continuous draining. Having a machine that runs constantly sounds expensive, but the Midea is Energy Star certified, and one reviewer says it doesn't run up the bills as far as we can tell. One regular piece of maintenance that's required is cleaning the filter. But reviewers appreciate that the filter is washable and that there's an indicator that turns on when it needs to be cleaned. Cleaning the basin that collects the water is also important. Any sort of moisture in the device is going to cause mold growth and stimulate dust mite growth. And what happens is those spores could potentially cycle back into the air, says Tharp. Dehumidifiers are essentially going to pull air and dry it over cold contractions and circulate things. And we don't want mold to grow. Number 4. HomeLabs 4500 square foot Energy Star Dehumidifier. This unit could dry out an entire basement. It also has nearly 17,000 5-star reviews, and reviewers are impressed by how well this unit works. Bought this dehumidifier for our approximately 1,000 square foot basement because the other one I purchased just wasn't cutting it. One writes, "This thing has absolutely demolished any and all moisture down there, cutting the room humidity from the low 70s down to a probably dangerously low 25 over the span of a few weeks." According to one user, the only downside is that it works so well that On the default continuous mode, you have to empty the tank about every 8 hours. The unit comes with a hose for draining and can also be attached to a standard garden hose for the same purpose. If you do use the tank, the dehumidifier will shut off when full. It also turns off when it reaches the desired humidity level, but will turn on briefly every now and then to check the levels, says one reviewer. You can keep track of the humidity levels on the device's screen, but Mansfield recommends getting a separate hygrometer for a more accurate reading. Number 5. 35-pint dehumidifier. This dehumidifier from Midea, a reputable manufacturer in the category, comes in under $200 while still being able to clear humidity out of 3,000 square feet of space. Based on our experts' experience with similar Midea models, we expect the unit to do a superb job removing up to 35 pints of moisture from the air per day, with minimal noise from the motor or fan. The 33-pound dehumidifier sits on wheels for easy transportation from room to room. Though standing nearly 25 inches, it's a fairly bulky piece of equipment, so you might want to consider more compact units if you're looking to dry out a smaller space. In past reports, our experts tested Midea's Cube 20-pint dehumidifier and found it to be an excellent option. The only issue is it's been a little harder to find this season, but keep an eye out for it if your goal is a compact unit that packs plenty of dehumidifying power.